What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Somborn and today we're going to learn how to play Listen Before I Go by Billie Eilish on the good old uke. But before we dive into this tutorial, make sure to hit that red subscribe button below. It looks a little bit like this. Click it, it will turn gray if you haven't already. Also, if you want to turn on post notifications, that way you'll be notified every single time I upload a video right here on YouTube. What else? The biggest thing that you can do to help me grow this channel is to give this video a thumbs up. That basically tells YouTube that this video is awesome and they're gonna spread it out to other new people that don't know my channel exists just yet. And follow me on Instagram at Somborn. And what else? One thing I do want to note about this uke is that I do have a low G, so it will sound a little bit deeper than maybe if you have a regular high G on your uke. So it just sounds like this. So you'll notice it's a little bit deeper, but don't worry, the chords that I'm going to talk about in this video will go for a low or high G. Yeah, it sounds great, and let's dive into this tutorial. So the chords you're going to need for this song are A minor, C major 7, D minor, E7, F, and G. So if you're like, Ricky, I know how to play all those chords, let's move on to the strumming or the mini play along. I also did a full play along. I'll link it right up here. It'll say click here for full play along. But if you're like, Ricky, I know those chords, let's move on. You can skip right here and it'll be a skip to section where you can skip ahead to whatever section in the video that you want. Trust me, you're not gonna hurt my feelings if you skip around. I totally understand. But if you're like, Ricky, I don't know what an F or a G or a C major 7 looks or sounds like on the uke, don't worry, that is why this video exists. We're going to go step by step on how to play each chord, and then we'll move on to the finger pick. But before we learn these chords, let's talk about how we number the strings. If you're completely new, this will be very useful for you to learn the finger positioning for each chord. So let's pick up our ukulele, and the top string, we're going to number the 4th string. The next one down is going to be the 3rd. The next one down is going to be the 2nd. And the last one at the bottom, we're going to number that the 1st string. So it's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's talk about the frets. So you see these lines. So this is going to be the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, and then so on. So that is going to make more sense when we talk about finger positioning for each chord, which we're going to do right now. So I went ahead and moved a little bit to the left because I am going to be putting a chord diagram so you can see visually where your finger should be right here. So let's talk about the first chord, which is A minor. So we're going to take our middle finger and we're going to place it on the 4th string, which again is the top string. So 4th string, 2nd fret, and it should sound like this. The next chord that we're going to learn is the C major 7, and this one is also pretty simple. You're going to take your ring finger and you're going to place your ring finger on the 1st string, again, bottom string. So 1st string, 2nd fret, and it should sound like this. The next chord that we're going to learn is the D minor chord, and how I like to play this is I like to take my pointer finger and I like to place it on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and then I take my middle finger and I go over the top 2 strings, which is the 4th and the 3rd string on the 2nd fret, and it should sound like this. The next chord that we're going to learn is the E7 chord, and how I like to play it is I like to take my pointer finger and I like to put it on the 4th string, 1st fret. Then I take my middle finger and I place it on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And then I take my ring finger and I place it on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and it should sound like this. The next chord we're going to learn is the F chord, and how I like to play it is I like to take my pointer finger and I like to place it on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and then I take my middle finger and I place it on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and it should sound like this. And last but not least is the G chord, and how I like to play this one is I like to take my pointer finger and I like to place it on the 3rd string 2nd fret. Then I take my middle finger and I place it on the 1st string 2nd fret. And then I take my ring finger and I place it on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and it should sound like this. So those are the chords you're going to need for this song. If you do want a little bit more practice and pause the video, I highly recommend that you do that, because you definitely want to get really comfortable with each finger position for each chord. And then let's talk about how we're actually going to play this song. Alright, so we learned the chords, and now let's learn how we're going to actually play this song. So again, if you remember previously that we number the strings 4, 3, 2, 1. So the way you're going to finger pick this song is going to just be a 4, 2, 3, 1. So again, it's just going to be 4, 2, 3, 1. And what I like to do is I like to pick the top 2 strings, the 4th and the 3rd string, with my thumb, and then the bottom 2 strings with my pointer finger. So it's just going to be, again, 4, 2, 3, 1. So for each chord, you're going to play that pattern 4 times. So it'd be... So again, you're going to play that pattern 4 times for each chord, and you can play it as fast or slow as you like. But if you're super new to playing the ukulele and you don't want to finger pick just yet, you can always strum down. So it can be whenever you see a chord change, and again, I'll put the chord sheet in the description below so you have it for you, and you can just have it visually for yourself. And again, the play along will help a lot with that as well. But you could just do down strum. So it could be, take me to the rooftop, I wanna see the world stop breathing, turning blue. So literally you just strum down once and it will sound just perfect. So now that we talked about chords and we've talked about how we're going to play the song, let's see how everything comes together in a mini play along. Again, I'll put the full play along, which I'd highly recommend that you watch because I like how it turned out. And it's the full cover with chords and lyrics on screen. Again, if you want the entire chord sheet, it'll be linked in the description below. What else? Yeah, so let's go ahead and see how everything packages together in the mini play along in 3, 2, 1. Take me to the rooftop, I wanna see the world stop breathing, turning blue. Tell me love is endless, don't be so pretentious, leave me like you do. And if you need me, you wanna see me, you better hurry, 'cause I'm leaving soon. So congratulations, you now know how to play Billie Eilish's Listen Before I Go on the uke. If you did like this video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. Remember, that's a really big one, and that's why and how YouTube will share this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed yet and you've watched this far, what are you doing? Click the subscribe button below and follow me on Instagram at Ricky Somborn. We are almost at 52,000 Instagram family members, so I would love for you to join. I did also open up a Patreon. I can't speak. I feel like every video is kind of similar where I'm just kind of like mumbling, but I swear I'm going to get better. I have a Patreon, link in description below. Check out all the links in the description. It will take you to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, which I barely use, but if you want to follow me there as well, would be cool. But yeah, definitely go open the description below and check out all the links. If you do want this specific ukulele, it's a Kala Tenor uke. It has a glossy finish. I'll link that also in the description below. And also, if you are interested in getting a low G for your uke, which I think every uke player should have a low G in their collection. So highly recommend these. These are D'Addario low G strings. So if you want them, I will also link them in the description below. These low G for me was a game changer. Bernadette from Bernadette Teaches Music, she was like, hey Ricky, you should probably get a low G because it will change your world. And trust me, it did. So I highly recommend getting a low G for at least one of your ukuleles. It will definitely be a game changer. So all that will be linked in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.